Welcome to Sodo Creations, where we make your imagination a reality. So we are on our way to pick up the twins from daycare. We're prepping for Daniel's birthday. I wanted to take you guys along to see pretty much how we do some of these events and how we have to work on pulling them off. So I am in the car with Daniel, say hi, and Sabi. And we're picking up the twins. It's already 5:32 and we're on our way to get the twins. I'm working tonight. I work the next 3 nights, so I'm trying to get things done right before I go to work so that I can be ready for, that's Richard calling me, so I can be ready for this party. It's on Sunday. Today is Thursday? No, today is Thursday. Man, you're as lost as me. Today is Thursday. So we have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to prep, but I work all these days. So I'm ready for work, and I'm going to see if I can inflate a few balloons, give the tablecloths for Richard to bring home from work, and then we will show you guys how the few things we do today. So let's get the twins. Okay, we picked up the twins. You guys say hi. Hi. And I'm snacking on this delicious juicy peach. Love this so much. Sometimes you get peaches and they're so tart. I'm gonna answer mom all the way to the venue, and we'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, we made it to the event center. I'm gonna go in through the furniture side because I don't have my key. I want to show you guys this. Let's switch. Gonna go in through the furniture side. I don't know, I haven't shown you guys our sign above the door. So that's our Sodo Creation sign right there, but we're gonna go in through here. We finished our snacks, finished the whole thing of strawberries right here, so it was completely full, so way better than. So let me show you guys what I'm gonna do. I don't have much time because it's already 6:12 and I have to be at work at 7, so I'm just gonna see what I have for balloons and then inflate what I can, at least something. So let's get on with this. Okay, while they offload stuff, Daniel went round to open this side for us to get in. So while they're offloading, I'm gonna see if I have the balloon colors I need for this, because it's a gaming theme. Oh, I forgot they moved all these balloons. I'm planning to do like a big fun balloon wall with this, so let me know if you're interested in that video. It'll be like a big summer balloon wall with all this. So let's see. I was gonna go, oh perfect, I'm trying to avoid ordering. I was looking for this lime green color gaming. So we have the 11, not a lot, might need to order that. This should be enough. 16, and this is not gonna be enough, so I might order 11 and 5 inches for lime green. I think that would be a good for the gaming theme. This doesn't match the gaming theme. Hopefully you can see the colors well, so we'll use that. Then I want to do a chrome blue, so this is the chrome reflex blue. I love this color for balloons, really one of my favorites. This should be enough. Let's see, this is 11. Yeah, so this should be enough. I think the only balloon color I need to order is the lime green in 11 inch and 5 inches, so we can inflate some of these and some of the chrome, and then we have black. But this is what I'm gonna do because it's his party. We're okay repurposing balloons. We have some black already inflated here. Remember this setup? I need to take that down before his party. So we're gonna repurpose these balloons right here, the black ones, to use because they still look decent. Yeah, I always, to check if it's still decent, I go off of the smaller balloons because those go bad before the big ones. So we'll use that. I'll separate the clusters because the style I'm going for is not going to have as big of clusters. The distance. So we're going to, I think these are 3 or 2. So we'll separate that. Yeah, there are 3 and then go with that. So we're alternating the black, the blue, and the neon or the lime green. So I'm gonna move some of these balloons out of the way and we're going to start inflating. We are assembling the 6-foot diameter arch like this. The pieces just click together. Daniel and I are doing that part and we're going to set it up so we can show you the beautiful backdrop given to us by Lofaris. So we're connecting all the pieces. The last piece is the hardest, so I use the baseboards to push against to connect the last piece. So then we put the legs on. Now we have our backdrop. We thought it would be easier to just put it while it's still laying flat. So that's what we're doing right there. And as we raise it up, you're gonna see the beautiful backdrop. It takes some adjustments so that it's straight, but that is what it looks like so far. Okay, so we're gonna measure the size of the 8 I need to make. So you can customize the backdrops. The one they had in the picture had 15. I told them to take that off because of obviously he's turning 8, so that I can make my own number and just put it on there, whether it's Velcro, whatever I need to tape that on. So we're going to measure how big of an 8 I need. Then I'm going to head to work on all that, work on ordering the placemats. So I want to print that to give the table some accent. Each table will have a black tablecloth. Love the backdrop. Let me show you guys the back. So the back just goes around and you can pull more if it's not tight enough. This is pretty much elastic, so there's a place where it ties. Then you can leave that, the balloons will cover it. So it's tight enough. I'll steam that tomorrow and then get the balloons on, so that backdrop will be done. So that did not go as planned, as you saw already, but what is new, right? Story of my life. We regroup and replan and arrange how to get things done. So at least you saw me unbox the backdrop that is for this video. They're gonna give you guys a discount code if you want to order any backdrops. They'll customize it. I'll have a link in the description box for the code and everything you need to get the good deal that they are providing to all of you. So check them out for your events. Heading to work, I'll work on all the other stuff. So I figured I would do 9 inches for the number 8 to put on the backdrop. I'll let you know how I decide to mount it on. I'll have to steam the backdrop and what else? Prep balloons again tomorrow. I'm coming earlier. I had a bit of a delay because I had to call customers back who called while I was sleeping and they want to come see the venue tomorrow. I said 5, so it's right before I have to come to work. So the plan is to probably wake up earlier so I can grab the kids, probably get here like at 4, then I can inflate the balloons before they get here, at least start getting the place prepped. I loaded the tablecloths for Richard to wash when he gets home tonight. We switch cars, as you can see, so that he can take the kids home. And yeah, so that's the next plan. We're very flexible, very fluid. A lot of times I like to stick to the plan, but I know between taking kids to the bathroom and answering questions that customers have, pausing in between, sometimes things don't get done. I am running late for work, but no big deal. in that area so far. I should make it there right in time. I have my pager on and that stuff. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't want to keep rambling on. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. This is the rush and fun we have at Sodo Creations, and you will see the outcome and you will love it. So check out our other videos, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. Thank you to all of you who are already subscribed. I cannot thank you enough. I make sure I give you a big thank you in all my videos. For those of you who have been here, someone commented that they've been watching me from the beginning, and I was so touched by that. So thank you for being here through this journey with me and seeing growth and seeing aging, I guess, and being wiser. But I love it. Love the fact that you guys are present with me and you share in my journey as a business owner, in my love also for decorating. Hopefully we can keep growing together. So see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I don't know when I talked to you guys last, but I've lost track of days. I'm back at the event center. I'm gonna sit down a second. Been working last few nights, came back today to see what I can get done. The event is tomorrow. The birthday party is tomorrow. Not even close to being done, and I work tonight. So what I plan to do, another thing is I came from home rushing and forgot the rest of the lime balloons that I was gonna order. Last time, another thing that happened, even though I ran out of time, was I forgot the keys to my office, and my balloon bag is kept in the office. So now I have access to the office. I can inflate some balloons. I'm thinking about changing the setup here. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. The backdrop to here. I was either gonna put it there or along this wall. I don't know what I should do yet. I am steaming the backdrop because with the black fabric you can kind of see some of the wrinkles. So I have this steamer from the groom's room that I am working on steaming the backdrop so that everything is nice and smooth. And then we'll have this setup here. So I wanted to use this stand for the favors, and I decided to extend our backdrop instead of just having the circle backdrop on its own, to put the favors right next to it, so it'll be part of our backdrop. They can take pictures. So now we're inflating the balloons. I'm starting with the lime green. I already have the black ones down there that I showed you. We have the filler balloons already done, quads, and now we're inflating 16 inches and 11 inches in pairs, and we'll connect those as clusters. So I'm creating clusters of 6 balloons, and I'm going to connect 2 of those clusters together. So a total of 12 balloons for each color block. That's the plan here. And we are making a huge backdrop because I want it to cover the whole thing. I'm showing you the clips I get from Walmart. I just connect those rubber bands, wrap that on the clip so that I can use that to attach the balloons. You can either do that or you can use a 260Q to put that on there. Now we're going to inflate our chrome blue balloons. I absolutely love this color. When you look at the backdrop, you might not think, well, this should work, but looking at the video, it looks really good because it looks like it's pulling the colors from that baby blue on the back there where the stand is, and it's transforming it into the chrome. The reason I wanted to use the chrome is because I thought it would work really well with the gaming theme. So I've inflated the black balloons, and I'm doing the same thing I did with the lime green, creating clusters of 6, then connecting 2 clusters to form 12 balloons. And we're going to do that with all the colors, and then we'll start alternating each color. If you haven't seen my videos in the past, when I inflate the balloons, I try to make it rounded, not a cone or egg shaped, oval or egg shaped. So we want the balloons nice and round, so you're garland looks really, really plump and round, and you don't have balloons that just are elongated and look bizarre within the backdrop. So you really want to take time and make your balloons round. Again, this chrome is really beautiful, adding to that beautiful touch of the backdrop. I decide to use more black than the other two colors. So what I'm doing is putting the lime green in between black and also putting the chrome blue in between the two black colors. So with every alternating color, I have a black. So it's like we're alternating the lime green and the chrome blue with black. So I'm working my way through. We're going to do this until we have our long balloon. Some people ask how I connect these clusters together. I just pull the stretchiest neck from each cluster and tie one to the other cluster. That is how we attach the balloons together. Some of you have asked if I can show a tutorial on how I create the garlands with the 260Q, and I'll be working on that very shortly. So please don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in learning different techniques and different balloon decor ideas. That is what we do on this channel. For those of you who have been following me for a while, I think lately I've been getting a few comments from people who have been following me from the beginning, and that makes me so emotional because I appreciate people who watch me start this channel kind of start afraid because I didn't know what it would become. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I didn't know who would follow. But when I look at the statistics and see people following me from India, Peru, hey, in the description box, tell me where you are watching from. I really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate. I try to take time and appreciate each and every one of you. Now we are using those clamps that I showed you at the beginning to attach the balloons. And again, we're just working our way to get it all nice and secure. Of course, I'm creating room so that I can still put the letters, his name, Daniel, and the number 8 that I cut out. But I wanted to dip this section of the garland so that we don't see that hole in between the round arch and where the stand is starting. So I'm able to twist the balloons around and just kind of pull through that chrome blue there into the stand, and it worked really well to even help hold it in place. So then I use a rubber band on that right side of the stand and use that, kind of loop that through and use that to hold the balloon on the right side together. So that's what I'm working on right now, and you can see me kind of twist things around to make it stay in place. And I really like how this backdrop turned out. It's really a big one, but it was a fun one. Okay, I have to stop because it's already 6:40 and I have to go to work. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for an update. It is the next day. Today is birthday party day, and I got off work, went home, changed, showered, changed, and here we are finishing up where we left off. When you don't have room to put rubber bands and your balloons are the 17 inches and you can't stretch the rubber bands through, I tie half a 260Q to two of the smaller clusters and use that as the filler balloon. So that's what I'm doing here, and then putting the ones that can go through the 5 inches on and just putting those on the backdrop. Matt and Sabi are working on the favor bags. I am finishing off the backdrop. Richard is setting up the gaming station. We are all hands on deck today because the party is this afternoon. We only have a few hours to finish setting up. It is rush, 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 rush. You can't ever tell, but I feel like this is the story of my life, to just rush through everything. But it's so busy, and I embrace it because there's nothing else I can do. Like I said, I worked the last few nights. The parties today, we have to be done with all this. This is Richard checking on me, making sure that I'm okay. And we're gonna get this done, right? So
Sorry,
I
I
appreciate
haven't
him so
updated
much.
you guys. That's because I had to cut these letters by hand. I'm still trying to figure out. I did the N and accident it backwards. So I had to fix that straight, and we're rushing. Well, I am rushing. Everyone else seems to be chill. I cut out the 8, which kind of gives it that rustic type game theme. But now I'm struggling with the A because the A looks too thin. So I'm going to redo it, and then I'll just peel and stick to the backdrop. I picked the removable vinyl. Haven't used this on fabric, but this is a temporary thing. So I'm hoping that it holds. So I'll show you guys how I do that. I just wanted to update you guys. For some reason, I feel like you guys are waiting for me, but obviously the video is paused and I've been working on this since. But I have my D, the E was pretty easy, the L was easy, the I was the easiest because it's just a strip, but the A is the issue. So I'll show you guys how I put down the backdrop, and then we'll do the plinths and then finish setting up the tables. The kids are being very helpful. They are, let's see, Sabi did the favor boxes already, and she's gonna clean that shelf and put them on. This is pretty much done. You guys saw that we're gonna put the plinth. They set the tables right there. I have the crock pot here going, the cooler. We need to set the drinks. I still need to add that to the backdrop, and then those are the tables right there. But I'll show you guys all of this again. They're trying to set up the game station there so they can play games, and that's the rest of our food. So I am all done cutting out the letters by hand, and I'm peeling all the temporary vinyl stickers and just putting it on. They actually worked really well because when it came time to take it off, they were really well on. They would not peel off. And I think the fabric too helps quite a bit from Lafaris on how they adhere. I was nervous about using permanent because I didn't want to deal with it being stuck to this fabric. So this worked perfect. Oliver and Olivia are taking turns because when one of them does something, the other one has to do it. And the easiest way is just to have them take turns giving me letters and also seeing how well they know their letters. So we put Daniel on, got the number 8 on there. Now we're inflating the foil balloons. If you missed my video on how to attach foil balloons or the shorts I did, don't forget to check that out on the channel. I'll have a link in the description below. So we have these beautiful game controller foil balloons that we're adding onto the backdrop. Don't yet know how many I'm going to get on there, but putting it in different areas, attaching them on, and this should finish off the backdrop nicely. Sabi already put all the favor boxes on the stand. We don't have a lot of kids coming today, but it was fun. This is another method that I didn't show in the last video where you just roll the 260Q onto that end that you inflate the foil balloons from. And once you roll it, you just tie your knot, double knot it, and it holds it in place. Now we're going to make quick centerpieces, not a huge deal. I'm inflating this chrome blue in 5 inches. Then I'll inflate the lime green in 4 inches. I think I do. I'm going to create the same centerpiece because we only have 2 tables that we're setting up for. So we're just using the balloon sizer here, holding it by hand because no time trying to rush through to get it all done. So once we have 4 of each color, that's 4 inches. Then we have our another 4 inches in the black, and then we have 5 inches in the chrome blue, and also 5 inches in this neon color. The chrome blue looks more rounded because it's stretchier. I did the lime green in 5 inches and it just has that cone shape, but it was fine. So I'm showing you how I twist it around to connect it so that they're alternating. That is what you want. You don't want it stacked on each other. You want the balloons to be alternating, the black and the chrome blue. We're starting on the bottom with our chrome blue, then adding the lime green to that, but at the top we're doing the chrome blue at the very top and the black on the bottom. So the 2 balloons in the middle are 4 inches and the ones on the very ends are 5 inches, and we're using our 260Q method to tie the chrome balloon to the middle, and that is our centerpiece. Repeating the same thing with the second one to have our 2 centerpieces just to add some color to the room. Next up are the plinths from Lofaris. They are pretty sturdy. We're using 3 of these. I bought a set of 5 as you saw in my other shorts. If you haven't, I'll link it down below so you can see. They make custom backdrops, custom plinth covers that are beautiful for your setup. And this is our setup here. The tables, everyone's gonna decorate their cups with stickers, all kinds of fun stickers. Got the straw. I thought this was so cute. And of course we have games set up that they can play.